Hello, everyone. Welcome. That was a fun live that Jay and ECR had. Those ornaments that she was creating were super cute, along with that ornament that Jay had. Super, super cute. So glad that you all could join. And I'm hoping Lisa found her way there. And Jana, I want to tell you, I didn't get the redirect set up for you, but I'll try to do it next week. I was fumbling around with last minute trying to do it and just couldn't get it done. So. Brenda, dinner's not done yet. And you're hungry. Shoot. Hi, Susan. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Dawn. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So I'm just going to flip the screen here real quick, and we're going to work with some craft and pink and Maine. Craft and Maine? I don't know where I was going with that. So I showed I had these two pink and Maine kits, and I haven't had a chance to work with them. I've got um, September and October, and I thought I'd just kind of show you guys and you guys can decide which ones we're going to work with. So I'm completely not prepared at all. I don't know if Lisa made it or not, Dallas. I'm not sure. I haven't seen her in the chat yet, so we'll see. Anyway, so what I've got here, oh, this is October. I think I'm going to show you September 1st. This is, I believe this is September. Yeah, this is the September kit. So I'm basically going to show you the stamp set, and you guys can decide if you want me to work with this one or if you want me to work with the other one. So it looks like we've got a good group here. So this is the stamp set for September, and it's called Seasonal Bouquets. This one is going to be a little bit more detailed coloring if we decide to work with it. So I'm going to show you this one. So we've got seasonal bouquets. And of course, you've got, your pattern papers. There's a coffee cup die and some things. I ordered some extra stuff, so I'm not sure if there's extra in here. You definitely get the embossing folder with it, some embellishments, and some sticky gems, the dies, some cardstock, and then I think this was an add-on that I ordered that was a foilable. So basically, we're going to say either the seasonal bouquets, which is September's, or the Big Bear. So this is the Big Bear stamp set. So I'm going to kind of just have you guys in the chat decide whether you want to do. Oh, Lisa did make it. Oh, good. Yay. So you can decide whether you want me to do the seasonal florals, or this Big Bear and work with it. So I've got at least two Big Bears. So we'll just see how we go. You can't decide, analysis paralysis. Mom Lala says. Okay. So yay, Lisa, yay. Glad you made it. Welcome. So glad you're here. Blossom made it. Got a good crowd coming in. So let me get the two stamp sets up here. So far, everybody's saying Big Bear. So it's either Big Bear or seasonal bouquets. Mama bear, Papa bear, baby bear. Okay. All right. This one has a little fox with it too. It's super cute. It's got a little honey pot on a little tree stump. So everybody that has responded has said bears. So I'm not going to linger any longer. We will put the seasonal bouquets away and we'll work with the bears. Now this is kind of fun because, and I don't know, like I said, I ordered some extra things, but this I've also got, I don't know if these were add-ons or if this was part of the kit. We've got little tree dies, and we've got the mountain range dies as well. So I've got that. I don't know if that was in, I don't know where Goldilocks is. That was not fair for the seasonal bouquet. Well, we're going to get to it for sure, Dallas, because I need to work with it. You should look up that song. Oh yeah. Anyway, so with the Big Bear, like I said, I'm not sure if these came in. I think they did. And then we've got the sequin mix. We've got some stars, embossing powders. You can be Goldilocks. You know what's so funny that you guys mentioned that? We had the Halloween party at my daughter's house last night because they had to work, and so we had it late. And she went as Goldilocks, and or no, yeah, Goldilocks, and her husband was the big bad wolf, and the kids dressed up as wolves too. So that's incredibly funny. So we've got this embossing folder that is stars that came in this kit, and we've got this great outdoor pattern paper. So we're going to be working with it. And I have prepared nothing because I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to make the decision what we were going to work with. So we've got some, these are like bees. This is like a bee pattern. I don't know if you can see that very well. Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Hood, yeah. Yes, it was Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. You're right. I knew when I was saying Goldilocks, I'm like, that's not right. It was Red Riding Hood. It just didn't sound right to me. And then this is a little scene um, that you can, cut in half and have two. We've got the honeycomb stars. We've got some bear claws, some plaids, and a tree background. So it's a pretty good pattern paper set. So we'll work with that. Yes, Red Riding Hood. That's what it was. She had a red hood. I knew it just didn't sound right when I was saying Goldilocks. And then we have the die set, and then it also comes with, you guys probably all know, it comes with the bag so that you can store it all in, and then you get some cardstock, some specialty paper, and some white. So we're just going to get started, and I thought to keep it easy for me, I'll use some Kinder's card sketches for it. So what we need to do right off the bat is just do some stamping with this and so we'll have some of our images ready. Yeah, it's an awesome kit. They all are. Pink and Main is a lot of fun. Michelle does a really nice job with the kits. And I thought I had my stamping platform out. Yep, I do. Okay. And I've got I've got my Kinder's Card Challenge schedule there attached. I don't need that. ECR was talking about, we do have that hop coming up where we're all going to talk about different topics. You need to check out you know what? I will tell you, Blossom, I believe these kits are very well priced. I think they're like $35 and plus your shipping and handling or whatever, but they are really a good value, I think. And I think I'm gonna do my little, do I have any good tape? Oh, I was gonna do my little cheat hack, but I don't have any good strong tape. Normally I'll just tape it, then I can stamp them all. But let's just do the little bears, get them stamped down, and we'll work with them. These will be real easy to color up because there's just not a lot to them. So I think that'll make it for easy. Maybe we can get 3 cards done if we're lucky. It just depends. So I'm going to leave the sentiments off, and then we'll just do these elements here. We'll just stamp these up, and hopefully we can get them all done. I may have bitten off more than I can chew that I didn't prepare ahead of time. But yeah, I think it is 35. I feel like it is, but and then you can, turn your subscription on or off whenever you want, and it will be fine. What have I got here? I've got this Versify and Clear, but I don't have my Memento Black ink handy, so I'll have to be careful with this. This is not alcohol safe, I don't think. So we might have to do something. We may have to emboss. So we'll see. We'll just go with it. So you've got your coffee handy. Good. I love my coffee. All right, we'll just get these inked up. This I just got this Versify and Clear. It is pigment ink. Perfect for using watercolors and white. So maybe it would be okay with my. I feel like it's not alcohol safe. I don't think, because I feel like I've had trouble with it. Okay, look how beautiful that inked. I love that ink pad. We're gonna use some brown, so it'll probably be all right. We'll go with it. Just gonna spray these off real quick with my alcohol. Spray my whole desk. Where's my rags at? I don't know. I'll have to reach over and grab some paper towel real quick. These are super cute. These are going to be fun little images to work with, and then we'll just put together some cards. Usually I kind of prep ahead of time. Dawn always says yes, not alcohol safe, Shanna, but okay for watercolor. Well, maybe I'll just grab real quick. Let's just grab some clear embossing powder. And I know I've got a sheet around here that I used earlier today for this. What did I do with it? And we'll run the heat tool over them, and that'll make them safe so that we can color them up. Probably would have been quicker just to grab the Memento Black ink and do it that way. So we'll just do this real quick, and I'm making a mess. let's just use this. The other thing about these kits are she gives you sketches on the back of them. So I'm going to use this to put my embossing powder on. But that's another really cool thing about these kits, because she does give that to you so you can use those. And that works out nice. So I'm just using some clear Ranger embossing powder, which I have. I don't know where I set the lid, so I'll have to be careful with this so I don't make a mess. Oh, it's on top of it. Good, put it back. Amazing. Anyway, so I have to be careful not to get this all over the place. So I am kind of messy. I think I'm gonna have to plug this thing in. My husband was a firefighter for 30 years, and so I don't leave my heat tool plugged in. So I'll just push. No, I didn't get it plugged in apparently. There we go. Is it on? Yeah. All right. I'll just flip this heat up for a minute down here so it's not real loud, and then we'll just get these embossed so that we can color them up. Hopefully this will work. Need to get my cord so I can reach it. These are so cute. Sorry about the noise. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, who are the kits by? They are by Pink and Main, and they are packaged like this in the Pink and Main. And the one thing fun about Pink and Main is that all of their dyes and everything are pink. So their dyes are pink, and that's a lot of fun. And I thought maybe I threw something away there that I didn't mean to in my trash. So let's just get to coloring on our bears and get them going. I'm getting the color inks ready here. I didn't got any colors yet, so we'll just do that here real quick. I think I'll just go with maybe 170 and 171. I'm going to keep it simple. And we'll just, I need a lighter one too. What do I want? 170, 171, and let's go with 168 too. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Whoops, just flung that across the room. Okay, so I've got 3 colors here and we'll just get going. Let's just look at what colors we've got here so I know what I'm doing. Here we go. All right. So I think I want this middle one for the belly. And I'm just going to color it up real simply. I'm not a colorist, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, they are just great kits, but you can turn them on and you can skip them a month if you need to, or turn them off or whatever. In fact, I did turn them off for a while and then I turned them back on, and I don't know exactly when I turned them on, but somehow I wound up with 2 of them. But I was doing some crazy ordering because I was trying to get some add-ons. That's why I wasn't sure if I had some add-ons in that package, because I was trying to get some extra things ordered when I ordered, because they had some kind of if you bought like $75 or something like that, you could get some extra stuff. So I was doing that. But anyway, I'm just basically coloring my lighter colors first, and then coming in with the other colors. I think this is my darkest one. Or no, I just want to go over this one again, I think. I'm getting confused here. Anyway, so I just thought we'd color these little bears, then we'll do a couple of Kinder's cards sketches and do some cards. And I will have used this. I gotta get these colors right. I keep getting mixed up. Sometimes their caps are very deceiving. Dark. All right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna get them in order. So yeah, I hadn't been doing a kit for a while. I did Spellbinders card kits for a long time, and then Spellbinders changed it, and I picked up the pink and Maine, and I did them for quite a while, and then I quit for a while, and then I picked them back up. But anyway, fun. So I'm thinking, Spellbinders and Hero Arts are joining forces, and so I'm thinking that Spellbinders will have some of the Hero Arts kits available on their site, and hopefully, I'm an affiliate. I'm hoping maybe they'll, um, have, send some of that product out as well as they do their other products. So maybe I'll get an opportunity to work with some of those through that affiliation that I have. Anyway, but I'm glad to be back. You guys know I vacationed 20 of the 31 days in October. And so I really had been kind of out of sync with crafting. So I'm glad to get back in the craft room and kind of get in more of a routine. Lisa, earlier, I was just kind of checking out with the chat. Hi, everyone who joined, said Sherry. And Lisa said, I thought her name was Elizabeth with Jadenite. It is. She goes by ECR, Elizabeth does. But now we're at Shanna's channel at Shanna Makes It. That's right. Yep. I heard about Spellbinders today online. Interesting. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Was kind of a surprise to see that was happening, but coffee and margarita. Who's having that? Dallas. Must be Dallas. Maybe she's having coffee and a margarita. Anyway, so we'll get coloring on here. But yeah, so Hero Arts and Spellbinders have joined forces. So that's nice. So I think Hero Arts has been in business for, I thought I saw it was like 50 years or something. And so they were, hoping for another 50 more. And I don't know, is his little mouth darker than the rest of him? I feel like it is. You'll take the coffee you left behind, Dallas. Let's see. Oh, Caroline, welcome. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, so getting a good gang in. That's great. So I'm just going to just try to do some simple coloring. I'm going to do all the bears, and then I'll come back and do the other things that are there, because I'm just going to kind of do the same colors on all of them. I feel like I need to put maybe some shading on this as well. Like I said, coloring is not my strong point, but I like to tinker around with it and try to learn. So that's what we're going to do here tonight. So we had a busy weekend. I don't know if I told you guys this yet or not. I had a wedding. Did I do a live? I think I did a live yesterday. Yeah, I did. I did with Craft and Kimmy. I was supposed to do something for her channel, and I was going to do a pre-recorded, and she requested that I did a live because she enjoys the live. She thinks they're a lot of fun. So I wound up doing a live on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., which turned out to be pretty good. I might try to do some more on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I don't know if that conflicts with anyone, but I'm thinking about doing that on Saturday mornings because that's usually a good time for me as well. But anyway, where was I going with? Oh, we had a real busy weekend. My niece got married on Friday night, which was kind of an unusual, to have a Friday wedding. I think they're doing a little bit more of that now. I think it's a little bit more cost effective for some of the kids to get married on Friday evening. So we had that. And then we had that Halloween party at my daughter's house last night. So we've been busy this weekend. I was glad to be able to be home today. And then tomorrow is typically my day off because you guys know I watch my grandkids. And so it was kind of nice to be home, and hopefully I'll be home tomorrow as well. I'm really hoping to be able to stay in tomorrow and just get my craft room. I've got a lot of things I need to be working on, and so I need to spend some time in my craft room. We have got on Saturday, we have got a hop. Dallas is in here. She's on it with me, but we have got a Cat Scrappiness holiday release, and I was working all afternoon with those materials, and I'm telling you what, you guys, there is some fun stuff. So I hope you will follow along on our hop on Saturday and check out the Cat Scrappiness products, because man, there's some good stuff. Super, super fun. So I'm excited about that, and hopefully you guys will be able to catch it. I did my cards for that today and did my video and did my voiceover and got it all loaded and everything. And so it's good to go. I'm trying to get ahead on some things I like to get my commitments out there and loaded, and then I can just work on my channel. Because I do try to have a recorded video every day, and it takes a lot of effort to do that. So I like to do that. But now, yesterday, since I was doing the live for Craft and Kimmy, I had a video loaded, but since she wanted me to go live, I went ahead and scheduled it for today. So that was a really cool, it was a Craft and Kimmy stencil in which I used an ornament set and used the lunar paste. Dawn talked me into our last live. Dawn had suggested, she was talking about that I could use the lunar paste to create some gold cardstock because I didn't have any. And so I actually did that and created some gold cardstock, but it prompted me to get my lunar paste out, both my gold and my silver. And I made this really pretty, I thought it was really pretty ornament card, and it actually ran on my channel today. So that was fun. So that's what's going on. I've been really busy, just trying to get things loaded and everything. I think this one I might just not do any shading on and just color it in, because I don't know if my shading's that great anyway. But so what's going on? You zoned out for a second. Which company this weekend? This upcoming weekend, it's Cat Scrappiness. Yeah, it's a Cat Scrappiness. And I mean, it's a huge release. In fact, the team's got so many products, it's kind of trying to figure out who's going to work with what and everything, because it's a really big release. Lots of stamps and dies and stencils and embellishments. Cat Scrappiness has some great embellishments. So I just encourage you to check it out, because it's going to be packed full of goodness. I really like the ones that I made. Dallas said she lost her cinema that she just stamped. I hate it when that happens. You're welcome, Susan. Yeah, it is so easy to just lose things in your craft room. Lala had lost her. I was glad to hear on her live today that she found the cherry to her ice cream cone. She had lost it when she was working with it on her live and wasn't able to put the cherry on top, but she found it. So that was good. But seems like I'm always losing stuff too. And I'll crawl around on the floor forever trying to look for those dies. Because, if you lose a key one, you're going to be pretty upset about it. So anyway, well, I'm going to, I think, add a little darker color. I keep opening the wrong end of yes, she finally found it several weeks later. Yeah. I'm going to make his mouth a little bit darker and his little ears a little bit darker there too. Just do that. So aren't these cute? I think they're super cute. I need kind of a burnt orange for my fox, I think. And I'm not really sure. It seems like they're kind of orange and white, I think. I'm just going to go I got a little gnat in here or something. This is a little bit darker than what I probably needed. I should have tested it first. I thought there was more orange in it than that, but we'll just go with it. I'm just going to make him white and this color. This will be our little fox. I don't think I usually color on my lives. I'm trying to remember, because I'm not, coloring takes a few minutes. I need a light gray to do some shadowing on his white. Let's see. It's like what do we got going on here? You lost a box of embellishments in your house? Wow. It was like a dozen bags of mixes somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it'll show up eventually, I'm sure. Especially if it was a good size. Surely it'll show up and you'll be able to find it. But anyway, just do a little gray shadow there to kind of, I don't know, what color is this? Yeah, it's a little bit lighter. Try and blend that out a little bit. I don't know. I need my 0 marker is what I need. We'll just take our colorless blender and use it on here. I would zoom in if I could, but I've got this kind of raised up as much as I can for now. So that's cute. All right, and then we'll just use some, let's see, what are we going to use on our paper? I thought some of these could be kind of, more, you could use kind of more masculine colors if you wanted and create kind of a masculine card on there if you wanted to, but these are fun. So I think we need to have, from the looks of our cards, I think I need a green and a yellow scarf and a yellow bird. We're going to need to do our tree stump. So we'll just fill it in real quick and get it done. So this isn't too bad. I think if we'd have done the florals, it would have been a little bit more longer coloring and it would have been a little bit more challenging on a live because it was a little bit more detailed. So anyway, let's see. What do we want to do for our honey? Not a real light. Let's try this. Let's try this color on here and just kind of color around there. Do our honey. That's cute. I think I'm going to fill this in too because it's going to be full of honey. All right, so I said we're going to use kind of a yellow and a green. Let's do, I think I want kind of the looks of the pattern paper. That's kind of a brown green. Or green, I like that. All right, we'll just go with that because I think that'll be kind of a good color. So we'll just kind of, well, that looks very brown. I thought it would be more, a little bit lighter than that, but I think it'll work out all right. And it kind of covered up my little flaw there that I had where I got out of the lines. This is kind of a different color scheme than I would normally do. I usually like to do brighter colors and stuff. So anyway, my husband's home. He knows I'm going live. He's like, I'll be quiet. So he is home. I think we've got everything colored in now, so we can just do our die cutting. And I think what we'll do is, I do have the Scout. Let's see, what's everybody saying? Let's see. So Susan found a tiny die this morning that she didn't even know was missing. It was stuck on tape to the top of my die cutter. Oh no. Huh? Well, I'm glad you found it. That's neat. I just rebought the Grinch hand die, which I had. Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna like some stuff. Well, there's my sister. Hello, Stacy. Welcome. Jay, you're gonna like some of the stuff. You bought the hand die, the Grinch hand die, which you lost last year sometime. You're gonna like some of those things that we're gonna show you. So it'll be fun. Yeah, that stinks that you lost a whole box of ephemera. That's that, or embellishments. So yeah, I'm just trying to catch up here. Jay's got a whole bunch of dash lines there. I don't know what that means. Yes, Jay is very generous. I was thinking today, lovely coloring. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That I'm going to have to do some kind of a D-stash at some point. And no problem, Jay. Oh, the cat did that? Oh, Linux is up to no good. Okay, so here's art coloring. I'll just kind of show you real quick. But I was putting things away and I was thinking I need to do some kind of a D-stash. So I'm going to come up with some type of a giveaway. that to where I can do some destashing and get rid of some stuff. You guys know I get a lot of Spellbinders product, a lot. And I need to do some destashing so that I can continue to fit in my craft room. And so otherwise I'm going to have to, I don't know, do something because I'm not going to fit. Anyway, so I'm going to come up with some kind of a, yes, the Purple Scout is back. I'm going to come up with some kind of a destash program where we can have like maybe a Rafflecopter form or something to where you guys can enter to receive some destash products, because I've got to get rid of some stuff. That's for sure. And I might even include some cards with it too, because I've got a lot of cards that we could, in fact, I meant to send them with my sister. She came for lunch today, and I meant to send them with her because she was wanting to take some into work. And so I would set some with her today. Because, oh, I didn't color my birdie. Oh, I think I'm going to have, what color we got here? Nope, I don't want that. I think I'm just going to make a little blue bird is what I'm going to do. And just color my little bird in blue. I'm going very simple. I need to color his beak in with something. So I'm going to just use, keep open the wrong end. We'll just touch that. There we go. Now we got a bird in it. So now we're ready to put our dies on. And like I said, the pink and Maine dies are just so cute because they're pink. Love them. And I also love them because they're nice and tight. That's one of the things I really love about the pink and Maine dies is that they are so tight. They get in there real good and close. So you want to get in there and get them lined up real nice. And I can see where I could do a little bit better coloring there. But I'm just going to lay that down, and then we'll get this one, and we'll just run it through there. Oh, yeah, you love the purple one. What are we saying? Did you get the Purple Scout? Yes, yes, it is. I love it. Let me just show for those that haven't seen it. See how beautiful it is? It's got all this beautiful floral on it. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Plus, I love that you can just, it's easy to video with. So if if you create videos, you can just bring it in and bring it out really quick, and it is really easy to make with videos. And Lala is asking friends to please don't forget to hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. I usually forget to tell people, so my friends remind, and I appreciate that. So yes, hit that like. It helps me on my channel tremendously. So appreciate that. I cut a little banner that can roll across there that says, like and subscribe or whatever, but sometimes I forget to turn it on. Well, I mostly do forget to turn it on. So anyway, and it just rolls through there with the greatest of ease. Just a miniature die cutting machine from Spellbinders. I got that off a little bit. You've got a little bit more white on one side than you do on the other, but it's okay. So there we go. We're going to get our other ones, and we'll get them all die cut out. We'll get our honey and our fox. These are so cute. I was hoping you guys would pick this set because I thought it would be fun to work with tonight. I don't know. It's just, I love florals, but I was just in the mood to work with this little bear set tonight. And I'm just using washi tape to just kind of hold these in place. And this says Friday because, Friday's always the best day. Lisa, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. Now, if you like to have a video every day, I do post a video every day, so there's always some content to be seen on my channel, and so I hope that you'll enjoy it. I try to bring a mixed bag of products to the channel and mixed bag of techniques. I'll try just about anything. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I do like to try all the different techniques out and stuff. So, oh, you can make the rolling ticker go really slow. Okay, Lala, did you see the new Empress? Oh, okay. What are we talking about here? You had some folks say they got headaches from the scrolling things. Okay, all right. Jay said that. And then, so you don't use them as much because of that. I don't think I've seen the new Empress. I don't have an electric die cutting machine. Oh, thank you, Jay. My sister's putting her dibs in for me too. Anyway, I don't have an electric die cutting machine. I've got the Spellbinder 6, the big one, and then I've got this little one, and it meets all my needs. So I just feel like I don't need it. Now I know, I might want it, but I don't necessarily need it, I don't think. So I haven't really been in a big hurry to get that. So I'm just gonna lay this out of the way so I can have some room here to work. So we've got these cute images, super, super cute, that we can work with here. And I think we'll just, let's just grab some sketches here and we will just grab some paper. I've got the Kinder's Card Challenge sketches. Lisa, I don't know if you're familiar with Kinder's Card Challenge, but that is something a lot of us that are on this live participate in. Some of us are on the design team, and that is something fun. So I'm going to bring in some of these sketches. So if you're not familiar with that and you begin following us, you'll become more familiar with it, because a lot of us work with that, and we design for that team as well. So I'm just going to pick, I think I'm just going to, let me eyeball the sketches and see if something looks better than others for these designs. Really, I think, because you can, a lot of hers, give you ideas, but you're not familiar with it. Okay. Basically, Kendra she provides every quarter, she provides a cutting guide and 15 sketches that if you do the cutting guide, you can follow and make 15 different cards. And if you make all 15 cards and take a picture of it and load it into her Facebook group, then you have a chance to win prizes. And we do hops all the time. That was what ECR was talking about on her channel. November, what did I say, the 10th? I forget what day I said. You can follow along and you have chances to win prizes on that as well. So I would encourage you to check it out. You'll find it on all of our channels, because we all play along with it. A lot of us, not everybody, but I think a lot of people in the group are familiar with it and play along with it. So you want to check that out. Hey, Jim, welcome. Glad you joined us. And then yeah, you need an electric with arthritic hands and other joints as well. I understand that probably would be the case. Fortunately, at this point, I'm not I'm not needing it yet, but I know, that time is a coming. So all right, so what do we got here? I'm just gonna decide. This sketch 3 looks like something that we could work with and make a pretty easy card. I think I want to use this guy because I like this, and I think I like this yellow paper. And I like this green paper. Actually, I like it all, but we could do that. Let's do that. I think this will go nicely with the way I've colored him up. So let's do sketch 3 for this. And you can make all the sketches. Oh, thanks, Lala. Lala has linked up in the description box, Kinder's Card Challenge, Lisa, so that you can check that out and check out the challenge. It's a lot of fun, and you'll really enjoy it. So we're going to go with sketch 3. I'm going to leave the little, this is sketch 3. I'm going to leave these little decorative borders off, because I'm going to cut this individually. You can cut it according to the cutting guide and it's 6x6 pieces of pattern paper that you cut, and it will yield the 15 cards. You can also do the sketches individually, which is what I'm going to do tonight, because I wasn't sure what we we're going to be working with, and it would take me a bit of time to cut all of the pieces of paper for the full 15. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do tonight. So anyway, so it is calling for a I want to see how I layer this. I think I want this. Don't my guy on this. I think I want my guy on the green, and then I want this to be my. How do I want to do this? Because I want to bring in. Yeah. Okay. We'll use these two pattern papers, and we're going to use a piece of the cardstock that is included in here as well. I think we'll go with the orange. I think that'll look good together. So I am going to actually. I think what I'll do is. Do I want to do that? No, I'll just cut this down to an A2 size panel. We'll use this for the background layer of our card. So I'm just going to do that. We're going 5.5 by 4.25. And hopefully we can get a couple of them made. We're 40 minutes in. I'm not sure how quickly we're going to be able to do it, and then, so this is going to be my paper here. What do I do with my card bases? I laid some card bases out, but okay. And then I said I wanted my guy to be on green. So I'm going to cut a 2 3/4 inch square here. So we'll just cut it. And Lisa, you're going to find that our community is so nice and so helpful and full of information. So you'll find that out as you participate with our group, because they really are a great bunch of people. And then this one needs to be, how big is that? Yeah, I need a 1 1/4 on this one. So we'll just get it. But it is a real fun community, and there's lots of activity, participation, lots of chatting, and just kind of cheering each other on. Now we did have trying to get organized here. What do I do with the embossing folder that came with that? We'll get organized here. See, this is how you just lose things. This actually has a star embossing folder. I'm not real hip with it on this design, but I think I'll go ahead and use it just so we can, since it came in the kit, we'll go ahead and use it. So I'm just going to take my cardstock, and I'll bring in my spellbinders. And different embossing folders require different sandwiches. So I don't know if my regular sandwich is going to work on this one or not. I think it feels like it needs something else with it. So let me look and see. I don't feel like I got a very good impression. Oh, I guess it's all right. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, let's go ahead and move that out of the way. When I talk about your sandwich, I'm talking about the layers. And don't forget the dinner menu. What are we talking about? I guess I should catch a few hours of sleep. Yes, Caroline, get some sleep. Yes, we do have an awesome community. Yep, everyone's really helpful and friendly and nice, and so it's really nice. So I've got that, and where's my card bases? I'm not very organized this evening. That's unusual. Okay, well, we're going to make one. So I need some side folding card bases, so I'm just going to make one real quick here because I don't know where I laid them. And that'll be 2. I don't know if we're going to get to 3 cards anyway. So here we go. Anywho, Susan, let's see. I guess you should catch a few hours of sleep. Definitely be there for the replay. Thank you. All right. So we'll get that off of there. Okay, so let's go ahead and score it up. So this is just my score buddy. And I'm just going to score it at 4 1/4. It'll be a A2 size card. And we'll get this out of the way. And I'm just going to lay this orange down on there. Roll my sleeves up. Looks like my card base is a little off, which we know that because I use 110-pound cardstock and I buy it in a case. And this whole case has been a little bit bigger on the long side, I guess. So I have experienced that working with it the whole time. And so I am constantly having to trim it off. But I'm about out of this one, so we'll see if the next one. I don't recall having that problem with the last case that I had. But we'll see if my next case is going to be like that. But it's easy to remedy. You just hack it off. So this sketch actually calls for this layer to go like this. And then you can put some decorative elements behind it. This particular sketch uses, you can use Kendra's essential card dies on it, and it gives you a little zigzag stitch that you could put there. And I did use it on another card, but I'm not going to use it on this one. I'm just going to kind of layer it up like this. And instead of layering up another square, I'm going to put my little bear on here, and we'll use either maybe the fox or the honey, and then we'll have to add a sentiment. So that's what we're going to do. So this is one of the sketches, and they are a lot of fun. But you complete all 15 cards, take a picture of it, and put it on Kendra's Facebook page in the appropriate folder. You have the challenge runs quarterly, and you have 3 chances that you can do 15 cards. The first chance was in October, the second November, and the third in December. So you can actually enter 3 sets of 15, a picture of all 15 cards into the appropriate folder, and then you'll have a chance to win prizes. And we have over $1,000 worth of prizes that our super sponsors and sponsors provide us with that Kendra is able to give away. And it's super fun. Obviously October's passed, so we have November and December left to enter. And you can win prizes. You can also win with the individual sketches too, and the other challenges that she has available. So that's what Kendra's Card Challenge is. So if you're not familiar with it, you'll want to check that out because it is a lot of fun. I'm just going to put my little bear on here like that. I think it's super cute. The sketch calls for being more centered, and then you can add any shape there. But I'm just going to bring my little fox in and add it like that, because I feel like the honey needs to go with this little guy here. So we're going to do that. And we're 47 minutes in. I think I'm going to get these cards made. So I think it's cute. And there we go. Now we need a little sentiment, and I've lost my stamp set. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and assemble the cards, and then we'll stamp out our sentiments, and we can get them on there. And if we don't, I can do it later. So there's that one. And then I think I'll do sketch 6 as well, because it's a fairly simple one. And let's use this paper here and use this for a background. I think if I've got enough, let's see if I've got enough size here. What have we got? We've got, yeah, 5.5 by 4.25. This will be our background. And we could use this on the inside of the card if we want to. And then I need one that is 2 3/4 by 5. So we'll go 2 3/4 by 5.5, because it's going to go across the whole panel there. And then we need to layer that up. So let's we'll use this, and it needs to be 3. So we're just kind of using the same color scheme. And then all of our cards will match, and then it should be 5.5 as well. Yep. Okay. So for this one, our sketch, I need to bring in my card base. These are cute. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Try to mix between keeping up with the chat and this crafting. I don't know what we're talking about selling. Never shopped with, home shopping network. Where do the boys put the card bases? Yeah, really, probably somewhere. Are you talking about card bases? for card bases or for elements to put on cards. I've gotten behind in there. For my card stock for card bases, I either get them from Amazon or Office Supply. Okay. Yeah, the 110 pound card stock, that's what this is. This is Hammer Mail, and I buy it by the case because I make cards every day and I'm on design teams and stuff, so I need a lot of it. And so I just buy it by the case, and then I just cut it, and I did a lousy job with that. No, that's not. I think I'll have to trim it up. But that's what I get mine off of Amazon too. Sometimes I've been recently actually using some colored cardstock because I have some that I get in some of these kits. And so I have been periodically doing that lately, and that is fun too. Sometimes you have to add white to the inside so that you have a place to write, especially if you're using a darker color. But otherwise, you can just make your inside colored. So anyway, so we'll get this laid down on here. And our cards are going to be, because we're using the same pattern paper, they'll just be real matchy-matchy. And I need to get that lined up better. There we go. We'll go with that. And then you'd layer this layer according to the sketch. I'm going to do it like that because of the way I cut it. And then you'll have a little bit of an edge hanging out there. I have never had any of the Concord and Ninth cardstock, but it looks gorgeous. The colors are just beautiful. I see some of the different designers using those, and their colors are just beautiful. But it's hard, to have all the things from all the companies, and so I mostly stick with the cardstock that I buy. Mostly, boy, that's crooked. Mostly comes from Spellbinders because I do so much work for Spellbinders that I mostly buy Spellbinders. So that is really off. I think I need my scissors for this. So that's what I mostly buy. And they have really good cardstock, but that Hammer Mill. Okay, is it the same as Walmart? I don't know, but if you just have to look at the weight of it or whatever. My card is 4¼ by 5½. It's what's called an A2. A 5x7 is an A7 card. So these are smaller than the 5x7. These are 4¼ by 5½. And then the 5x7s are called A7 cards. And so that's what they are. Most of us, I think, for the most part, the craft on YouTube or whatever, we mostly use A2. I think it seems like a lot of us use A2. Now I do make a 5x7 cards periodically as well. Just when I have larger elements or things that I need to be larger, then I'll make a 5x7 card, and it's fun because you have a little bit more real estate to work with on those. But for the most part, it seems like we mostly do the A2 cards. Okay, all right, so there's that. This one actually calls for a banner that I was supposed to put behind this element here, but I'm going to leave it off. That's one of the things about Kinder's Card Challenge. I'm looking at this one. It goes here. Sorry, I finished that one. This was a different one. It goes here. A banner that would go on this one. And actually, I think the orange would look good to come back in with that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's actually on an angle is how the banner is. So I'm just going to cut. I'll just line it up and cut at an angle on this. And then we will just layer it on here. But this is kind of how the card sketch is showing it, going across like that. So I'm going to lay it down and then I'll turn it over and cut it off. And I've got this glue press here, and this is my Sweet Petunia glue press. And I think on last weekend's live, I said I had given it timeout, but the chat kind of brainstormed with me, and we came up with some ideas that were probably the problems that I was having with it. And so I was able to work through my problems, and I've taken it out of timeout, so I'm using it again. So see you, Pam. Got to go to dinner. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, that the springing forward. Yes, it is pitch black. I can't believe how dark it is either. Yeah, it's pretty rough. How dark it is now. I need a. I'm supposed to have a circled die cut here, so I'm gonna grab a circle die that I have and just kind of create a place where I can. That one's too big for that. Let's see. Maybe we need a different. Yeah, let's do a different color. We'll do this, and that way I can have a bigger circle on there, and we'll have more space for our bear. So I'm just cutting this cardstock that came in the kit, and this is good. It's good heavy cardstock from Pink and May that you get in there. And I'm just going to die cut a circle out. Let's see, we're 55 minutes, and we might get the third one done. I usually try to run about an hour, so I think we might get it done. Does anyone actually use Tombow ABT Pro alcohol markers? I've used the water-based ones, not the alcohol ones. I don't. I don't know if anybody in the chat has. So I don't know. Somebody will answer that, Susan, for you, hopefully. And then Lala says she's been tweaking the sketches and moving the orientation. Yeah, I do that a lot too. Sometimes when we first get started with a challenge, like, our first go around, like maybe our introduction or whatever, I'll keep it very true to the sketch, just because people are just getting familiar with the sketch. And so I try to keep it pretty true to the sketch. And then once we kind of get a little deeper into the quarter, then I'll just start going rogue and doing my own thing and creating, different types of uses for the sketch and stuff. So for this one, I think I want to use this and this. I think that'll be cute on there. Is that cute or what? I like it. So Lala says she's used them very few times because she had very limited colors. Were they easy to blend with and all of that? Your daughter uses it to do mango coloring. I've not seen anyone use them live, is what Susan is saying. Whoops. What happened? I clicked on the wrong button. Okay, so get this laid down on here. I think it's super cute. And then we'll layer honey down on here. You have more Copics and Chameleon. I use some off-brand names. I do use the tri-blend markers, the Spectrum Noir, and I like those. They have all three colors on one marker, and it makes it very easy for blending. I have really great success. I love Altenews artistry markers. Those are fabulous. The ones I get come in a 4-pack where you have the 4 colors, and I have great results with them. But then I also have some off-brand markers. These Shannon from Cards by Shannon actually gave them to me. I paid shipping, but these are called Fine Color Sketch Markers. They're pretty good too. And I've got I don't know, she sent me 2 cases. There's I don't know, probably 100 of them. I don't know. So I've got some options, but I do like those. Altenew and the tri-blend markers. Okay, so do we want to try and get this last one done? I think we will. So let's find a sketch for this one that seems to be fairly simple that we can do. Oh, that's cute. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Well, sketch 14 kind of has a any shape there, and this looks like a good one that would fit on that. So let's just figure out what we want to do for our I think this could be cute. And we need a layer in there. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we can get this done. I'm just stacking everything all over the place. So, all right, I want to make this my background. So this is going to be, actually, I want to go 4 1/4 because I think this is 5 1/2 already. Yes, it is. Well, pretty close. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then we need a pattern paper that is, I can see it, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. So we'll just go here. Is that the direction I want to go? I think so. 4 1/2, 3 1/4. And then we're going to need a layer. I think this will layer up really pretty. I think that'll look really pretty on there. But I need a layer for that. What did I do with my orange? Put it up. What needs to be more organized? Okay, let's see. What do I use? Let's use this. I think that could be pretty behind there. So we need it to be 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay. So we are going to just cut it down. This card is coming along nicely. Well, thank you. Right now I'm just creating an A2 size panel and then I'm going to cut it down from there. That way I have full A2 size panels left for my other cards. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make the most of my product. And then 3 1/2. And hopefully this will layer up right. Cut everything correctly. So there we go. And I think I'm just going to do it just like this and lay it on there. And then we're going to have our little bear on here. And it is calling for some twine on here, but let me see if I can find some. I'm going to need to cut another card base since my card base has got up and walked off. And we will have 3 cards done here. And hopefully we'll be done about 5 after 9, and that'll be an hour, give or take. So here we go. And then I'm going to have to clean up this mess. When you go live, you just fling stuff everywhere to get it out of the way. Gaz was talking about, somebody was talking about, I think it was Gaz talking about needing a bigger desk. I think he had to go to sleep because he was exhausted. But gosh, I think I need a bigger desk. I don't have room for anything, it seems like. And I've got a good sized desk. I mean, it's a decent desk, but anyway, I don't know. Probably just need to get like stuff off of my desk. Like I've got a computer on here. I've got an iPad on here. And then, all my tools and things that I need. So that's really pretty, that pattern paper is. I think that's really pretty. A vintage Vegas line. What is that? Oh, the bird. Oh, the bird with the, oh my gosh. Yeah, the bird with the butt. I thought that too when I saw it. I was like, that's hilarious. Just a little bird sitting on a bear's butt. We took our kids and went to, Gatlinburg, the Gatlinburg area. And we stayed in a cabin and we had bears all around us the whole time. And this one bear came up right up to the cabin next to us, and there was a grill there, and just tipped that grill over and just laid there and licked that grill and everything. And we got to watch, and they climbed right up right up the tree, right by our balcony. I mean, we could almost reach out and touch them. It was really fun to watch them. So that's my little bear story. But anyway, so if I want to use some twine, I'm going to have to grab some real quick. I'll be right back. It won't take me but a second. And I actually think I've got this kind of trim here that would kind of match that floral. And then this yellow is, I think this is actually Pink and Main. I think I got it in one of their kits. I think I'm going to go with this though, because I need that contrast. So the sketch actually has it going around here. So what I like to do, if I can find it, is just run, I'll get that in the right direction, is just run some tape runner along there. And then we'll just stick some on here like that. And make sure we have enough. I'm going to have plenty, but oh, I cut the wrong end. All right, so there we go. And then we'll glue this up and lay this down on the panel, and then we'll have this back behind there. It just makes it easier so you don't have to fool with that twine while you're trying to get it laid down. You need a new paper trimmer. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. First time watching. Say, oh, Canada. Awesome. Are you familiar with Craft and Kimmy stamps? I'm on her team. She's from Canada. Fun. So welcome. Yeah, you like the colors together? Well, thank you. Yeah, welcome. So you need a new paper trimmer. That one that I'm showing you is a guillotine from Spellbinders. And it's a nice little trimmer. I like it because I can just drag it in and on for my videos as well. But I actually have a guillotine paper trimmer that's a big one that I use for like creating my card bases and stuff like that. And then I've got a Cricut trimmer. I used to use it just all the time. And then I was having trouble kind of getting it how I want. I didn't get that very tight. I was having trouble fraying my paper and stuff, so that's why I stopped using it. And I went and got these spell binders. So there are lots of options out there at different price points that you can check out. So I'd encourage you to do that. You don't have to spend a lot. There's lots of things. You can pick them up at, at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or wherever. But yeah, a good paper cutter is needed. I did a lousy job on this bow. So we'll just kind of work on it here a little bit. But the sketch calls for it, so I thought I would just show it in here. I'm just trying to get it down to where I want it. Caroline, is she still on here? Did she have to go? She had sent me some bows because she watched me one day fooling around trying to make a decent bow, and it was hilarious. So Caroline sent me a bunch of bows, and so I've got those. And then, so the sketch actually shows the bow and then your shape on there. And I could lay my bear on a square or something to kind of give him, in fact, I might even do that just because it's kind of an awkward fit here with the ribbon. So I've actually got this one. I don't know how that looks. I don't think I like that. I think I want to bring in something else to where, let's just bring back in the teal color. That'll be nice to do. And we'll lay our bear down. And I'm just going to bring in a die cut and do that. And then that will pretty much, let's see what I got. Being kind of picky, and I don't need to be. This one here could work. Let's see what we want to do. I don't want to get it too big because I don't have a lot of room there. Can do that, and then I think he can lay on there. Yeah, that'll work out. Okay. So the only thing we're probably not going to get done is get our sentiments on there, but I can do that later. So we'll bring the scout back in. And where are the scout plates? Okay, I put them somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing with everything. Okay, did you guys see what I did with my scout plates? I don't know. Oh boy, oh, there they are. Covered up with my sketches. I laid my sketches on top of them. Okay, So we'll get this laid down on here. I'm going to cut it down because the paper's going to be too wide to run through there. The Scout only has about 3¼ inches, a 3½, 3¼ not a lot of, well, let me see. It's about 3½ inches, the plate. So you've only got about that much room there. Amazingly enough, a lot of your dies you can run through there, but you do have to cut that paper down. So, or you'll bend the sides of your paper, and you don't want to do that because it's just wasteful. But anyway, so we'll go with that. Lay these plates over here just in case I need them again. And then I'm going to take, and I did this sketch the other day, and I needed to kind of layer it up so that I could go over that string is how I did it. So I'm just using some scrap, and I'm just going to layer it up, and that way it'll go over that string. Hopefully I cut these small enough. I'll have to trim that down a little bit. So that it'll go over that string and lay flat. So that's what I'm doing here. Just giving it a little extra layer. And you think Stampin' Up, let's see, which ones you have. So Susan's asking what you have, Lisa. Oh, okay. Susan is suggesting the We Are Makers all-in-one tool would be a good option for the trimmer and scoring. That is nice. When you have the scoring and the trimming all together, because then you don't have to have a separate scoreboard. That Cricut one had that as well. Did I get that? Like a little mat. The Cricut one had that as well. I'm going to need another layer of that because it's not thick enough to lay flat. So yeah, if you can get your scorer and your cutter all in one, that would be a good recommendation for sure, because it saves you on having to buy multiple things. So anyway, so I'll just get this laid down on there. Lisa says she is using the one that current Stamping Up's swing line, which is not a guillotine. Oh, okay. And it's packed away. Oh, okay. All right. I'm having a hard time getting that to lay down on that string flat. So this is, what did I say, sketch 14 of Kinder's Card Challenge. And I'm just going to lay that little guy down on there, and that will finish that up. Still seems like we're still talking about guillotines and stuff. So Brenda's talking about the smell of rain in the desert. She said, you know how long it's been since they've had rain? Yeah, we've kind of been in a drought area. We've been under a no burn order, which we do okay, but we've been under no burn order, so we need some rain too. Okay, make sure my card's opening the right direction, and then we'll get this laid down on here. And so we've made 3 cute little cards without their sentiments. So we could step up some sentiments and get it on there. How are we doing? 13, we're a little bit long. Everybody's still hanging out, so I think I will go ahead and add the sentiments. So we have, I can't bear to be without you. You're a very special friend. Have a very good birthday. You're one of the sweetest people I know. I love you like a bear loves honey. That's cute. That would be good for that one. I'll stick with you always and hope your day is sweet as honey. So that would be good for that too. Those are really cute. So what have I got handy that I could... I cut this one haphazardly, so I'm going to trim it down because I think we could use it for sentiments and do that. So I love you like a bear loves honey. I think I can get away with this with that versifying Claire. And then you've got the no burn as well, but Brenda, yes. I'm sure. Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to lay this down on here. And I haven't used these, so I'm going to rub my finger on there and try and prime them up a little bit. And I'm just going to use this VersaFine Clear black ink because it's nice and juicy. And I think I'll get a good stamp with it. Let's hope that I do. We'll go ahead and get it on here. Let's go a little bit higher because we're going to. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay. And we'll pull that one off. And then I love you like a bear loves honey. Oh, I'm going to use a have a very good birthday because you always need a birthday card. And that will come in handy. Your talk to text is messing up. That happens all the time. Oh, I'll stick with you always on the bird butt thing. Oh, that's hilarious. That yes, we definitely have to use that one on that one. That will be fun. Super cute. I don't think I want to use the green on that one. I might need to bring in another color for that. Okay, hey, we're stamping up just very well, so good job. Okay, and then I'll always stick with you. We'll use that one. Let's use this green. I think we can bring it back in. I'm getting ink on my fingers. I think that'll be cute. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate you like the cards. It's fun. I just love this is like these are like my toys. I just get to play and I love it. It's so much fun. All right, success. I love it when it happens, when we have success. Now, I'm going to cheat. And I think bring in one of my, I've got this, this calls for confetti. That's another good company that you were asking about companies earlier, that we can die cut these out with. So I can find all my pieces parts. And that way I'll have, they'll be nice and neat and hopefully and even. So I'll just use it instead of trying to rough cut it. I've got my tape somewhere. There it is. Okay. And we'll just die cut these babies out and get them added to our cards. We'll be good to go. Whoops. And I'm going to have to realign that because I didn't get it down. The one thing about this particular washi tape here that I have, it doesn't stick very well. So I have to be careful. I don't always tape them down. Sometimes I'm lazy, and it goes okay, and then sometimes it doesn't. Takes you. I'm a speedy crafter. All my crafty friends, they joke around about how many cards I can get done in a real short time frame. That's going to look really good on there. I'm glad I used that blue. But yeah, I am a speedy crafter. I'm a messy crafter. I'm a clumsy crafter. Usually I almost always drop something on my lives. I knock something off my desk or something like that. But I do have the ability to turn some cards out fairly quickly. So whether that be good or bad, I don't know. But that's kind of my little trick, I guess. Have a very good birthday. We're going to put this one on this one. And then I love you like a bear likes honey is going to go on our other one. And we're going to need a different die for that, I think. And hopefully this will work. I don't know that it's, yeah, that's going to work too. Perfect. I love this set from this Calls for Confetti because it has the nesting dies and then it's got the sentiment nesting and it works for a lot of different things that you need. So I really like that set. It's very, very handy. And we'll get this over here. Just pile it up, pile it up. I can clean it up later. There we go. All right, that is super, super cute. Now, we did have some embellishments that we can use if we want to do that. Let's go ahead and get these laid down. I think I'll just lay them straight down and not pop them up. A lot of times I'll use some foam to pop them up. And we'll just lay them straight down on there. I might need some foam for that one. I don't know, because I've got that embossed panel on that one. I think this is super cute. Thanks for that idea that I needed to put, Susan. That's super cute. I'll always stick with you with that. That's a great idea. Yeah. Oh, thanks. What's Dawn saying? Dawn says usually I'm very organized. In fact, I think I said this before you got on, Dawn, that I wasn't going to be organized tonight because I wanted you guys to just pick out which kid I was going to work with. So I've been working on the fly tonight, which is unusual for me. I usually try to plan stuff, have stuff kind of planned ahead so that it goes smoothly. So it's been a little haphazard tonight. I don't think I'm usually this haphazard, but tonight I just decided I'd let you guys choose and we'd go from there. So I like that. Let's see if we can get it laid down. We might be able to with that raised edge and that panel being on there. I think that's cute. Now the sketches don't show the sentiments on there, but you can put the sentiments wherever you want. And then I'm gonna grab my triangle tray here. And then we've got some embellishments here. And Dawn, are you still not feeling well? Got a headache? Oh, I'm doing it very neatly. I feel like I'm making a mess, but I should take a picture of my craft room after I get done and post it so you guys can see how crazy it looks. I think I did that one time after one of our lives that we had. I got this tip from Daria. Somebody, Mina Crafts, you guys know her from that. Somebody had told her to put an embellishment on the end that has the wax tool so that you're not constantly opening up the wrong side, because she noticed I was doing that. And I was like, fantastic idea. So I immediately put that embellishment on the tip of that so that I could remember that this is my wax end. So I was like, genius. Thanks for sharing. I love that we help one another out with tips and tricks. Oops, see, this is the messy part. I'm going to lay some gems down on here. And I'm going to use the green. So we'll just lay them down on there and we'll just add a little bit to it. And I don't have the kids tomorrow, so I'm not worried about going to bed early. So I'm just rambling on here. So if you guys have to go to bed or whatever, feel free to do so. I know we're in different time zones and stuff, but anyway. So I'm just adding a couple of those. I feel like I need some more. Just seems like they're hanging out there, kind of, whoops, lost by themselves. Trying to get these to turn around how I want them. And there we go. So there's that one. Have a very good birthday. I think it looks cute. Can you see the embossed, the stars? I don't know if I can get that on the camera or not. And then what do we got here? We could probably use, yeah, let's put a couple orange ones on here. I had that cruise. We're talking about booking another cruise in April. So we just got back from a cruise. That was one of the vacations we took this month. And we're talking about booking another one. So I'm excited and looking forward to another vacation. I think we're going to get it in the spring, which normally we don't vacation in the spring because my husband's usually busy. But this particular cruise that we're looking at is during a time when he doesn't have his officiating. So think we're gonna get that done. Anyway, so that I think will finish off our cards and our lives. So we'll just kind of look at them again. So this was the Crafty Courtyard by Pink and Main. And let's see. Oh, Dawn, you love those lunar paste ornaments earlier today. Those were inspired by you. I don't know if you were on the live when I said it earlier, but you had mentioned about me making gold cardstock with my lunar paste, and so that prompted me to do that. And I actually made some gold cardstock with it, and then it prompted me to use it with a stencil and create that ornament card today, and I loved it. I thought it turned out really good. So I owe you for the inspiration for that because you prompted me to do that. So Lisa, thanks. I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you can join and take care. So anyway, let's just look at them. These are Pink and Main, and it's the Crafty Courtyard Kit of October. I have September and October that I need to work with, but tonight we chose to work with the bears, and so we did October. We created 3 of the sketches from Kinder's Card Challenge. We've got Have a Very Good Birthday, I love you like a bear loves honey. And we've got I'll always stick with you because we've got our little bird on our little booty. So those are our 3 cards. I appreciate all of you joining me. I did run almost an hour and a half. We had a good crowd. I hope you enjoyed the chat, and I look forward to seeing you again next Saturday or next Sunday, um, and then maybe sooner. So take care and have a great week ahead. Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.